welcome back to the second video today from the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel on Friday the 15th of September. This second video going to be a preview of the Celtic versus Dundee league match at 3 o'clock tomorrow at Celtic Park. Before we crack on with the video, please like and subscribe. Completely free to like and subscribe. No obligation. Just click the button to like it, click the button to subscribe, and improves all the ratings with YouTube for the videos and for the channel. Also, as always, just for fun, Celtic trivia question in the community section for those who want to try it. So today, just going to do a quick preview of the Celtic Dundee match tomorrow. Celtic planning to stay top of the table and go into the first Champions League fixture against Feyenoord of Rotterdam next Tuesday, full of confidence and with raised morale. Before we crack on with the prediction of the team and the result, just a couple of wee bits of Celtic news. Still waiting for confirmation of Liam Bonetig's scan that he was having today in London, which should make much more definite how long he's going to be missing from Celtic's team. Also, further news regarding our ex-player Jota, who was transferred for 25 million to Al Ittihad in the Saudi Pro League. He is not part of the Al Ittihad squad, which keeps him out of football until the January transfer window. The Turkish transfer window shuts today, and Fenerbahce do remain interested in signing him, but there does not appear to have been any movement with that. And rather disappointingly, Jota also has said to the media that he would happily have come back to Celtic. However, it would appear that Al Ittihad were blocking that. And so it looks like he may well either be staying at Al Ittihad but not playing, although there is a possibility of him moving on to the Turkish Pro League, whose transfer window shuts today, and also potentially a move to the much smaller league in United Arab Emirates. If there was any way of getting Jota back to Celtic, I'm sure that the club would jump at a moment's notice to get him back to Celtic on a loan or as a free agent. But that won't be possible for Celtic unless it's as a free agent, as our transfer window is shut until January. Talking of signings for Celtic, Celtic have made a potentially very exciting signing, which will be for the B team, and the player will be eligible for the Lowland League B team games and also the UEFA Youth League games for Celtic. His name is Liam Bonetig, who is an Australian, just 18 years old, and has signed on a 3-year contract. He was a star of the Australian youth and schoolboy team, and apparently attracted considerable interest when playing for the Australian school side on a European tour. He has had around about 9 professional games for West Sydney Warriors in the Australian A-League, and comes with a very good reputation and apparently was desperate to come to sign for Celtic. As far as I can see, he does not have any Scottish relatives, which would help us with our various UEFA quotas. But he is expected to be a potential star of the future, and is at Celtic for 3 years, and hopefully can gain experience playing for the B team and then potentially out on loan, maybe in 2024, or a longer loan 24 to 25 season. Other update is that Reo Hatate and his agents remain in negotiations with Celtic regarding extending his contract. He is currently signed up until June 2026, at which point he would be around 28 years old, and that often is an age where players move on to another club as on their sort of final major transfer deal. However, Hatate, when he was interviewed by the Japanese media, did say that he had unfulfilled career goals at Celtic in the short and medium term, as well as a long-term goal of playing in one of the big leagues, such as the English Premier or Italy, Spain, etc. It's encouraging that he is looking potentially to be staying at Celtic, but either way, we will have him for another just under 3 years under contract. But it would be very beneficial to Celtic if they could sign him on an enhanced extended deal to get a year or two more on his contract, which will help with transfer security, both for himself and the club. All the players returned from international duty uninjured, apart from obviously Liam Bonetig, and it said that Lewis Palmer was to be in training with the full squad today, and that Marco Tilio has been progressing very well and is now training full-time with the first team squad, and also the newer signings such as Nat Phillips and Paolo Bernardo have fitted in well to the squad at Celtic, and all of them should be available for selection. There's a little bit of uncertainty just how match fit Reo Hatate is, although he is back in full training, and Brendan Rodgers was very, very positive about Hatate's fitness and attitude and mentality, which is very encouraging for the Dundee and more especially the Feyenoord fixture. Just looking at the stats, Celtic have an excellent record against Dundee, with in the last 10 league matches 9 wins and 1 loss, and 29 goals for and just 4 goals against. And the last time that Dundee beat Celtic was a 2-0 win for Dundee in May 2001 under Martin O'Neill as the Celtic manager. During that time, Celtic have averaged 3 goals per home game against Dundee. And have won 33 of those 39 games, with the other 6 being drawn since Dundee's last win against Celtic 22 years ago. Thus, I am very confident that given Celtic's boost in confidence and morale after the Rangers win prior to the international break, that the new players have all fitted well into the squad, and are training fully with the squad now, that Celtic will win comfortably on Saturday. I would predict a 3-0 win, and I'm confident that Celtic will achieve that without too much concern, and still be able to rest a few players in the second half with a view to the Feyenoord game on Tuesday. So my prediction regarding the team would be Joe Hart in goal, Alistair Johnson at right back, Greg Taylor left back, with in the middle Lagerbielke and Nat Phillips. I think even though Scales played especially well in the Rangers match a couple of weeks ago, that Rodgers will go with the two more experienced players in midfield. Obviously, Callum McGregor and Matt O'Reilly. And I think that rather than risking Reo Hatate at this time, they probably will go with Odin Thiago Holm or Paulo Bernardo. And I think as a positive move, starting Paulo Bernardo would be a great move, as he did play well for the Portuguese under-21 side in the international break. Up front, I would expect on the right Yang, through the middle Kyogo, and on the left Dyson Maeda, with Luis Palma coming off the bench in the second half, and also Reo Hatate coming on for the last 20 to 30 minutes to most likely replace Bernardo or O'Reilly. We also would have, if the game has gone well, the option of bringing off Kyogo and putting on O for the last 20-30 minutes as well. I think Celtic do have a big enough squad with enough fit players at the moment where they can look to put out their strongest 11 at the start, and then in the second half, once we've got a 2 or 3 goal lead, bring on Luis Palma, Hatate and O to get them back into full match fitness, and also to get them involved with the team again. So that completes today's preview video. Don't plan to do a video tomorrow morning on Saturday unless there is some groundbreaking news. I'll do a post-match reaction video tomorrow tea time or Sunday morning, and after the game on Saturday, we'll start to look towards the first Champions League fixture against Feyenoord on Tuesday, with an update on how Feyenoord's most recent matches, team form and availability of players is. So, thanks for listening, thanks for watching today. Please click the like and subscribe buttons that go with the video. And for today, goodbye and hail, hail.